Alright, now we're off to a site in Pearsall. We're going to convert Anztec Entry Unit from Quest credit card operation to Nayax credit card operation. That should be interesting and hopefully not too difficult. In fact, the only really awkward, difficult thing that might arise with those usually is the metalwork. So depending on where the existing Quest unit was mounted and where they want the new Nayax reader to go, might have to do some cutting, grinding, drilling. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, here we are. I just opened the place up. This is what we're dealing with. Anztec Entry Unit. UW. That's a 5956. This one, the older one. So yeah, that's the existing Quest unit, and we're going to put in a Nayax reader on here. Nayax generally will go down there. This is the metalwork I've received. I don't know whether it's gonna fit or not. Oh, well, that one's not going to work because that's going to foul the receipt printer. So yeah, as I said earlier, generally when you get the metalwork and the kit, it's not always going to fit the model of the machine that you're working on, which is a bit rubbish. But anyway, so yeah, then we got that. Then we got the wiring kit, which includes an Ethernet adapter for the Nayax, a custom cable for the Nayax to Anztec loom for power and communications, more Ethernet cables, and then we have to use splitters because generally you only have one Ethernet cable coming through to the Anztec on old installations, which is for communication to the Anztec via the office. But we're going to be running Ethernet to the Nayax instead of using the aerial, so we have to split the signal. So yeah, there's that. And then the other problem is then, it might not be a problem here, but it's easy to do it inside the cabinet here, but then we have to find where the original Ethernet goes in the office, and depending how much networking they've got in there, it can be a bit of a pig to find where the actual Anztec plug is. And then what happens as well is there's no more ports left on the router or the splitter or the modem in order to plug in, so then you have to sacrifice either the Anztec or the Nayax or blah 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 blah. Anyway, so I think I'm going to take this plate off first before I do anything else. I've already I jumped the gun a bit. I always like to record the settings, like CoinMex settings, corporate token settings, value token settings. I always like to just take pictures of every menu screen in there, because sometimes because we've got to update the firmware as well on this, sometimes when you do that you can lose some of the settings, and then you kind of stuff, especially when it comes to tokens and whatnot. You don't know how they had it set before. So yeah, I've just took some backups of that. Before I actually start and rewire this, I'll update the software or firmware, whichever way you want to look at it, because it needs to be on version 0.174 for Nayax, and this will be on 0.16 something. Let's have a look. Yeah, 0.165. So I'll update it first and then do the install. That's just so we know we can actually do the job, make sure we've got no connectivity issues to actually get the update done. I did try connecting to it on my Wi-Fi, because I'm connected to site Wi-Fi, but it's not the same network as what that's talking about, so I'll have to try and do that from the office. I just want to have a quick look, see how much of a job this is going to be though first. Oh. Okay. That looks like it'll go. I'll just have to drill. I will have to drill the cabinet make it fit. Oh well, at least it's going to be doable. Yeah. In the center enough, center enough. Oh yeah. Forget how thick these cabinets are. So that stud's going to get in the way there. Well, come on, baby. Woohoo! We might be able to use this, but see what it looks like. I think there's going to be a little bit of a gap. Oh no. That's actually pretty good. Might need some longer screws though. I'll put them on with some washers, I reckon. Couple of washers should do us. We'll get that cable on as well. Or both cables, I should say. Yeah, that's the thing when you do these. Sometimes it goes ahead straight away with the right metalwork, and other times you've got to cut, drill, modify to get it to work. But it is what it is. Come on, baby. There we go. No gaps. I've got the gasket behind it. No water's going to get in there. Perfect. Alright, now it's just cabling and programming, so I think I might go and do the programming now before I get too far ahead of myself. Alright, hopefully we can connect to the Anztec from the computer in here. If not, we'll have to think of a different way. Not found. Okay, that's not good. Oh, okay, this is on Wi-Fi as well, that's why. We need to get on Ethernet. Oh, this is what I don't like. So we've got router switch, NBN. I don't know which one is which. Could be this one. Don't want to unplug anything to trace it. Conduits. Oh, bugger. I can plug in a separate modem outside and program it that way, but I do need to find the actual Ethernet cable because we've got to put a splitter on it anyway. Let's have a look. What have we got on here? We've got LAN 1, 2, 3, 4 is on that one, and 1 and 3 is on that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 3. I'll just go and unplug it, and hopefully we see one of those lights go off and then we've found it. Otherwise, not too sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 3. I need the key. Ooh. So I'll unplug the Ethernet from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 3. Okay, LAN 2 has gone off on this one. Alrighty. It needs internet. I wonder if we put it in that switch there, maybe it'll have a different IP that we can connect to, maybe. I'll take it out of there. Yeah, it actually says on it Anztec. I'll put it in there just for now. See if I can find it on the network. Default gateway 10.1.1.1. 121685571, so it's the same. So that won't connect because it's not on the same network as the Wi-Fi. That's a problem. So maybe I can plug that laptop into that same switch, and I can connect to it that way. You watch that. That laptop's probably going to need a dongle for Ethernet. We'll see if it's got a full-size Ethernet jack on it, or port. I hope so. Yep. It doesn't have full-size Ethernet. Okay. I wonder if I've got a Ethernet dongle in my van. Oh, sometimes it's just not easy, is it? But we'll get there. Woohoo! This is what we need. Hopefully it doesn't need any drivers. I'm not sure if it's plug and play or not. I don't think I've used it. Alright. Into there. Into here. Okay, do we have internet connectivity? Yes, we do. Let's try the URL. Not found. So then we need IP scanner on this network, which is already installed. I wonder who put that there. And the other possibility is that the SD card is corrupt. Oh, it is coming up here, look. It is 192.168.5571. That's the one we want. So if you can't get on the website and you are on the same network, it's probably the SD card that's corrupt. The plot thickens. Yeah, IP address is correct. Subnet is correct. Default gateway is incorrect. 10.1.1.1. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, how are we going to do this? I'm going to have to wipe it. I'm going to have to wipe the machine. Alright, so I just remembered a little bit of a trick. Because we need to reset the network settings. There's actually a couple of buttons on the Merlin 2 PCB behind here. One of them, I can't remember which one, but it doesn't matter if I get it wrong. You hold that button, turn it on with the button held, I think it resets the network. Oh, here we go. System reset bind. Subnet mask 255. Default gateway 192.168.55.1. That's correct. Alright. What's the IP address? Which is probably some. Oh, okay, right. That might work now. Woohoo! Let's go and try that. But that's probably. Oh, I don't know how much that's reset. It might have wiped the whole thing. You have to reprogram everything. which is another reason why I take all the photos of the inside of the door. The problem is we couldn't access the unit from the back end to copy the settings from here. So there's the receipt details in and the surcharge for the credit card and other things. Let's see if we can get on now. No, still not found. Something not right here. Still not on. Do IP scan again. Alright, so even though now we've got the right connection, the gateway and the IP address is correct, we are getting a ping from it, but yeah, it's saying the URL is not found, which in my experience that's the SD card, because the SD card stores the HTML files, so request them every time you go in there, and if it doesn't come up, it's usually that. We'll have to wipe the SD card with the version number, because usually what we'll do is just download the update. We can't do that, so basically the whole system is going to be completely wiped, and we'll start again. Has this got an SD card slot on it? Yes, it does. Oh, one thing after another. I just had a look on my my files. I've actually got the .174 zip that I need, but that's on my phone now. I need to transfer it to the laptop, and from the laptop to the SD card. So I'll take out the SD card. Alright, all we should need in theory. Right, so if we, okay, oh there we go, .174, copy that, paste, it seems to be there, down there, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of everything that's in my way. Right, so that's that, and we'll get this SD card, SD, and we'll format that, yes, format, okay, whatever, and then if I remember right, I think we extract to, just extract it to the SD card, extract there, yeah, eject, put this SD card back in the entry unit. Now it's got new software on it, and hopefully it'll load it, and hopefully then we can connect to it. If not, I have just bricked the machine, because it was working previously. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Wouldn't be the first time. Alrighty, get the SD card in, see what happens. Erasing flash. Okay. Alright, it's come up with the IP address, correct. I don't know why it chose .71, because, oh here we go, .174 software, so that's right, but I don't know why. It might be coincidental it changed .71, because usually it'll just dynamically assign one, unless the IT people have assigned this MAC address that IP address. Who knows? I'm not the biggest IT guru in the world, but there we go, it works now. Let's see. Now we can get in there. Ironically, we only needed to get in here to start with to update the software, but now we're doing it this way. But the problem is everything's probably wiped now. Yeah, everything's wiped, so I've got to reprogram the whole machine now. I think I'll get this wired up now anyway, and then redo the reprogram. I'm sure it'll work. So I'm not going to physically take out the Quest reader, I'll leave that to the handyman or site. Oh, that's sandwiched in there. Oh, that's loose. This wasn't put in the best fashion, but that's alright. This thing's probably been modified 50 times over its lifespan. So cable wise, we just need that one in there. Oh, that's not long enough. What have they done there? I wonder if this one's... Oh, they've sent out a change machine kit, I think. No way. They've sent... Oh, QC, this is for the change machine. Oh, really? That'll be why the metalwork didn't match up anything as well. As for a change machine, it said auto on the box. Yeah. Better give the site manager a ring. I've just called the site manager and he's apologised. He thinks he might have done it wrong, but that's all right. I thought it was weird that the metalwork, because usually the metalwork doesn't always fit anyway, but there was more than one piece in there, and yeah, I should have known just by looking at the metalworks for a change machine. The cable's shorter because it doesn't have to go as far to go to the mailing board. I could cut the cable and make it longer, but I don't want to do that. The site manager's gonna go and have a look, see if he's got the proper kit, and if he has, he can bring it to me. In the meantime, I'll turn this unit back on and I guess I'll start doing all the programming. Alright, so we'll start with the door. What we can do with the door is mostly the coin settings. Most of the settings are on the actually on the back end. So look, time, date, can't do that, can't do wash names, corp mode. Yep, I'm so glad I took these photos. Let's have a look. We'll start from this end. Yeah, normal, that's okay. Pricing, escrow should be 1K, yes it is. Menu 3, pull setup, that's fine, 180. Coin mech, this is the important one. Oh, would you believe that? It's actually saved that setting anyway. Oh, funny enough, since I've had this cover off, this screen started working. So it was going all gobbledygook before. Oh, it's actually working fine. Woohoo! No, the washers haven't come back, so alright, I only need to do the back end then now. We'll lock this up, we'll program the back end, and then I've got to wait for the guy to deliver the correct loom to me. Good job I didn't cut down any of that metal work to make it fit. So we only have to put wash names, prices, configure the e-commerce type, change the date and time, do the address for the receipt. It's not a great deal of stuff. Hopefully this works now from here. Yay! I could have done it on my phone outside, but right, then basically we'll just start from the top. Go down all these menus. Do the receipt. Okay, I'm not going to bore you guys too much with this. I'll crack on with this and come back to you when we start doing the wiring. So we'll just get these splitters installed. Hopefully this is going to work alright. We'll at least be able to do one end. Alright, and that's good because we do actually have a spare port on this little switch here, and we know that internet connectivity works. So we'll put that into there. These two into this one. Oops. And we should be able to test the connectivity at least with the Anztec just while we're still waiting for the other cables to come. Oh, in and out, and I keep banging my freaking head on that. Check that now. Yeah, it is working. So then hopefully we'll put the Nayax in. So as I was saying before, you only have two cables, so one is the Ethernet, that's going to go into the splitter, and then this cable for power and comms, which is currently too short because it's the wrong kit. That'll just go around the door into there. Easy peasy, but we're just waiting for that cable to arrive. So I'll get all that done and I'll come back to you. Alrighty, that's the cables run. Ethernet down there, and the new this ribbon cable here needs to go behind there. That was about it. No point in showing it. I had to charge the battery up anyway. Fingers crossed this will all come online, but then because this is not under my account, I'll have to get Nayax on the phone probably and get them to set this up if it's not done already. I'm just going to print the test receipt as well. Print test receipt. There we go. Alright, looking good. So I've got ultimate wash, deluxe wash, looking good. Ding 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 ding. Alrighty, got Nayax on the phone. They've done the updates, reprogrammed the parameters, whatever. It's just going through some reboot cycles, and then we'll have to test it. And I guess with my money, because my fob doesn't work on these sites. Come on, baby, work. I'm getting thirsty. Alrighty, we seem to be online finally. That did about 12 reboots in the end. Ultimate wash, pay 20 bucks. Yep, let's get a receipt. Let's fire the wash up. Woohoo! Alright, I'll spin around. We'll get a test wash. Why not? We're here. And get out of here, I think. Good job. There was definitely a case of anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and did go wrong, but we managed to sort it all out. Yee frickin' ha. Oh, that in-bay sign's a bit knackered. Alright guys, well, I'm pretty sure this is going to go okay now. Nothing much else can go wrong, I don't think. I'm going to do this test wash and get out of here. So, catch you guys on the next one.